Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. We've got a package here. This is my most rarest coin unboxing, and thought I'd capture this moment here. This is something that I've been kind of looking at for quite a while. Waited for the right time, the right dip, because of the rarity of this thing, and I think it really captures what this year is about. So without further ado, let us engage the package here with tearing it apart here. And I'm going to try to do it by hand. Glued on there fairly well. Very good. Okay, very good here. All right, let us pull information out here. We've got some paperwork, which we will set aside. And then we have a package within a package, which is secured in here fairly well. There we go. All right. Very good. Let us take a look at this thing here. Very good. I want to be very careful with this because there's not too many of these things around, and I don't want to screw it up. So let us carefully undo this here. All right, this is a purchase that I was, this really knocked me out financially, even with the dip in price, because this is a collector coin. And collector coins, depending on, obviously have higher premiums, especially ones of this sort, but not as high as you might think, all things considered, compared to a silver high premium coin, which can be definitely well above 200 to 300% above spot price, which is definitely not desirable here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's see here. I've got to be very careful about this. Very careful. So I'm going to have to do this off camera. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it is the 2020 Gold Swan, which you've seen me unbox a Gold Swan before too, but this is a different kind of swan. This is the high relief Gold Swan. Very, very good. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Very nice. It is the nice packaging here, 2020, the Australian Gold Swan, 1 ounce gold proof high relief. Very nice. Let us get everything situated here so we can take this thing out of the box. And it only has a mintage of 188, making this the rarest coin that I own. A little different packaging. So Perth Mint is pretty good about some of their packaging options here. Let's take a look at the certificate of authenticity. We've got 136 out of 188. And yes, indeed, there it is. It is a very rare coin. Now, does rarity necessarily mean that this thing is going to be worth a whole lot of money? No. There's some correlation to rarity and value, but the major factor, as I mentioned in an old video that I did quite a long time ago, the major factor is demand. Demand is the big thing. So let's see here. Let's take a look at the coin itself. You can see here, there it is. High relief. You know me, I like thick high relief coins. And this particular design is just absolutely extravagant. And in knowing what we know about the Perth Mint, exceptional quality is to be expected, and no worries about what kind of quality is going to be in a piece like this. And so I decided to go ahead and make the plunge, so to speak, But again, bought it at a dip, and with that, so much a discount, you've got a savings there for a collector coin that kind of moves along with spot price with a premium to it. But for its rare as this is, it's really not that bad. It's just through AppMex, and they have few of these left, but there are still some left. And but I think it's a coin that I've wanted to get, and thought to myself, you know what? Why not own something very rare that is going to commemorate this special year? It is a Black Swan event that caught all of us off guard, but pretty much reminds us of why we accumulate gold. And worst case scenario, if ever I have to sell this thing, or if I can run into a real big bind, and this thing will be worth its weight in gold. And that weight in gold is not so far removed from the premiums, but this is definitely the most I've ever spent on a gold coin. But again, considering where spot price is, especially now compared to when I bought it, it's gone up. And so I feel like I did well on this particular purchase. And so AppMex is the exclusive dealer for these, and very, very nice coin. And but they're obviously more pricey now than they were when I bought it. But I'll post a link in the description below for those interested. But just a fascinating coin, and I look at it as a collector, as sort of a once in a lifetime thing because of the importance of what this coin represents. You think about it. We have a Black Swan event that had occurred, and this is the Swan. And I can't verify for sure, but there have been people that say that this is a black swan, that the bird on this coin is actually a black swan. And so, with that being the case, it's highly representative of what is going on today. This is the third design for the series of the gold swan. They also make them in silver too, but this year stands alone, and I think this particular bird in flight, either coming for landing or getting ready to take off, I think says something about either where we've been or where we're going, and as a nation and as a world. And I think that's quite apropos and quite telling for what we are going through these days, with everything involved in the economy, in the social aspect of everything that's going on, and as well as everything related to COVID-19. It also represents the emblem for the Perth Mint, which is quite extraordinary. There is the emblem there, the Perth Mint. You can see a black swan there. And the Perth Mint is known for quality and is quite popular with much of the community here as a mint for its quality. But then the last thing is the Queen. The Queen is getting up there in age. And though, I know a lot of people joke about the Queen, but she as a person, I think, is very much respected around the world. And the monarch will definitely change when she passes away. And, we don't wish that. I know I don't wish it, but this could be the last year that she's on coins. You never know. With every passing year, she has been extremely resilient and is very cogent and healthy right now, at least from what we know, at least from her appearances and the like. But with each year that goes by, her image, this could be the last year. And so you never know. So this coin could have a lot more meaning in that regards. But nonetheless, that's sort of a side note. But this is high relief, extremely rare. There's a potential that it could be valuable in the future. I know 2019 is the times that I do see them. The 2019, which was the first year, I think, of the ultra high relief gold. They're listing at least for quite a few $1,000s more. I don't know if they're selling for that, But this could be one of those that it's so rare that people don't even know about it. But nonetheless, I didn't buy it for it's to make money off of it, to see what it is. I bought it as purely as a collector, and for the meaning of it, because I like high relief coins and high relief gold coins as well. And I love the design so much, I decided to go ahead and take the plunge, so to speak, on this one. So there you have it. That explains it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Post your thoughts below about the coin and design. Let me know what you think. But this is something that's going to take me a little while to recover from. But nonetheless, going to try to be as fiscally responsible as possible. And but nonetheless, there you have it. So I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and finally, subscribe.